Is Gorilla Man the new best limited in SpongeBob Tower Defense? There's only 468 exist, and I actually think that nobody has recorded a video on him, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Now I have a level 50 max. I have secret formula on him. He's doing a good amount of damage. I also have a Wumbo 5-star level 100 butcher that I'm going to be. So let's jump right into this video and go from there, because I feel like that's the best thing you can do in this situation. So we have our first dirty bubble. We're on wave 6 of endless mode, but technically this doesn't count. The only time it counts is right now. I'm still counting it to the timer, however. So let's see how many placements we have. We only have 2 placements. It's a Pierce unit, so it attacks multiple. Let's see. Okay. 0.5 second cooldown isn't that bad. 95.5 range. It's good. It kind of reminds me of the same stats as Invincible. I haven't tested him out, but I did see Blockbuster's live stream. Shout out to him. And I think it kind of had like the same DPS. Actually, no. I think it was higher, but it was also Pierce, if I'm not mistaken, which is a bit weird. A lot of Pierce units this update. Like two more than I expected. Okay, right now we're on wave 19 of endless mode. I believe that the Invincible, which is also another limited unit, I hope it's not limited because of the fact that it's going away, but it actually got to wave 500. Now, do I expect this unit to get to wave 500? No, I expect it to do as good as Olympian, so maybe it'll get to wave 100? Maybe, just maybe, but I'm not going to promise anything. We're on wave 27 right now, and it's doing good. It's killing the enemies. It's oofing them pretty fast, so I do enjoy that. But wave 29 isn't that good, so let's try and at least get to wave 100. I do really think that everything's going to be a breeze until we start getting into like wave 110, because this unit isn't that good. Now, if you do complete all of the achievements in one part, like if you complete all of the quests for an achievement, you can get him Shiny Wumbo version, and that's probably a lot better. Also, remember, you could theoretically 5-star this. I don't know if it's just one Gorilla Man per one account, but I stayed AFK for about 3 to 4 hours, maybe 5. But, well, I was AFK while it was nighttime in the AFK zone, and I was able to get 199 chests, I believe, so almost 200. That's because they actually buffed it. It used to be like what was it? It was like every 30 minutes you would get 1 chest if you didn't have the game passes. Then it went to 13 minutes, I believe, if you had the game passes. And now they've changed it to 5 minutes if you don't have the game pass, and 3 minutes if you do have the game pass. So obviously getting the game pass is still a bit better, but now it's not a big difference. So that's a W from them. And I also believe they I don't want to say they removed rare chests, because I'm pretty sure you still can get them, but they changed it now, so I think I get an epic chest because I have the other game pass. So it's a bit weird, but hey, it still works. Anyways, we're on wave 53. I'll let you know once we get to wave 70. We also have about 15 minutes on the timer, so 5 minutes have already gone by, and it's on wave 55. Not that bad. Wave 74, we have 14 minutes left on our 20-minute timer, so I do think that it's only going to be able to get to about wave 200, but we will be able to see, just with how it's doing, I don't think it can get to wave 300 unless it just starts getting like a huge boost, but I don't have Polly the Parrot or anything like that because I'm trying to go free to play. I'm trying. I'm not going to succeed, but I'm trying. So, hopefully, we can do this. I don't know if we can, actually. I don't know if we can even get to wave 200 because it's not doing so good. We're probably not going to be able to get to wave 200 in the time limit that we have because of how it's doing. We're already on wave 85 and we only have 13 minutes left. So, I mean, it's possible. Like, in 5 minutes, we did do 50 waves, but now the waves are getting harder and harder, so it's unlikely. But it is... I am sure that we're going to be getting to wave 100. Now, if you're a free-to-play player and maybe you're new and you kind of just started in the game, then I think that this unit is very, very good from what I'm seeing. But if you're somebody more experienced, more rich, like Blockbuster, and you can get to wave 1000 on Alice mode, then it's not going to be your cup of tea, I can guarantee you. Just due to the fact of how it's doing, there are better Pierce units, I believe. Now that we have Nosferatu, which may be a Pierce or Line unit, I forget. But now that we can get him Shiny Wumbo 5-star, he's definitely going to be in the meta, or Blockbuster has said so, and he's rich, he's good with trading, so trust me, it probably will be. So this unit, it's probably going to be a pass if you're good at the game. But if you're more newer, then yeah, I could see this being a very good unit. One thing to keep in mind as well, Blockbuster actually did make a live stream / video about the Invincible bubble, and it did get to wave 500, so it is good. Like, if you're experienced enough, it's good. But if you're pro enough, then it's not really that good. None of these units have been, from this update at least, have been too meta. Like, they're not going to be running in the meta. And I'm talking about, like, new units, not Shiny Wumbo old units. Because Gorilla, I can guarantee you he's not going to be in the running for, like, best. Unless you get a Shiny Wumbo 5-star, maybe, just maybe, he is going to be decent. But I haven't got him yet. Nobody has gotten him. Right now, I'm trying to do all of the rogue missions that I have to do for that one achievement. Because I want to get a Shiny Wumbo BBPD. Bikini. Right now, I'm trying to do all the achievements because I want to get a Shiny Wumbo Bikini Bottom Police Department. I believe that's what they call it, the unit. If you know, you know. I never recorded a video about Rogue, but I don't know if there is much to record about. Because back then, it used to take you about 40 minutes to at least get to wave 200. Now it takes you about like 15 minutes to get to wave 100, so it's gotten easier. Now, some of these achievements for the crafting, I do think is a bit ridiculous. For example, craft a Shiny Wumbo potion and Bikini Bus. That's easy. Craft a Nosferatu. That's easy, because I have. But it didn't register. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like the game should have registered that. Because for exotic units, like, they registered all of the things that I did. Like, got beaten 15k waves with an exotic unit? Yeah, I've done that. Get a ton of takedowns? Yeah, I've done that, and it registered. But for some reason, it never registered a ton of stuff for the... It never registered, actually, anything for crafting, and that's about it. But that means I have to make a Nosferatu all over again. Breakfast Monster, I wanted to do that, so I'm fine. But they also want me to make about 50 sandwiches, and the reason why it's so bad is there are two parts. One, you have that evil core. That's easy to get, but then you need 15 to make one sandwich. Not evil cores. You have to go into the chump bucket and get like the items that they give you every time you beat one of the waves. So if you beat like one of the chapters, I guess you could say. Yeah, that you have to do that 15 times for one, which just is incredibly repetitive, especially if you don't have something like UG phone. or anything like that. I don't get UG phone just because I want to be safe. I do believe Blockbuster. I know he's not good. I know he wouldn't do anything shady. He does always trades. He doesn't do nothing. But I am just kind of worried. Like, I always advise don't get something you don't really know because you don't want your data out there. But I guess I'm not the most experienced person for that. No, seriously, I'm not, so don't take advice from me. If you want to use up UG phone, I think you can, but personally for me, I'm going to not use it, just, because of worrying. But maybe one day I will. I gotta think about it a bit more. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Anyways, we are on wave 160 in about 2 seconds. There we go. And we have 7 minutes on the timer, so I do actually believe it's possible. This unit can get to wave 200 in about 20 minutes. So that actually is terrible time, though. By the way, I'm probably going to watch Blockbuster's video and see what units he uses to get to wave 1000. And then I'm going to see if I have those units. I'm going to use those units because I also want to get to wave 1000. I need that for an achievement. So, yeah, I need that unit. I need the units that he uses, so. Hopefully. Okay, wave 182, we're doing pretty good. 5 minutes left on the timer. I'll talk to you once it gets to wave 190. 5 minutes left on the timer. Almost at wave 100. We're almost at wave 200, and we still have 4 minutes and 37 seconds on the timer. So, yep, there we go. Challenge completed. We actually could get to wave 200 within 20 minutes, which, I mean, hey, that's a good thing. But we have 4 minutes left. I'm just going to see what wave it can get to, and then I'll just pause the timer, and I'll see you once we get to the end. AKA, once it gets to the highest wave it can. "59 seconds left on the timer, so let's see if the Gorilla Man can actually get to wave 250. "19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wave 258. That was the highest wave that we got to. So, wave 258, that's actually not that bad. I'm stopping my timer now, obviously, because it's not going on. I'm just going to wait to get oofed. So, this new unit isn't that bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're, like, an experienced player and you have good stuff, or if you're actually a pro, it's not going to be good. But, if you're okay at the game, but you're not too good, or you're just, like, starting to play, then, yeah, I think this is a pretty good unit indeed. Okay, let's claim all that. We have some chests, so I'll go ahead and open it on camera. Boop, 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 boop. Just got a legendary, which isn't that good. Claim this. Well, not claim, but, 1,359. That's crazy. Okay. I can't do one more summon, unfortunately, but I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. I hope you enjoyed, and ciao.